First, it was a man named Corey, a man who tried to survive the world. But pain, betrayal, and darkness, they don't always kill a man. Sometimes they create something else. Born in the storm when the club winds blow. Heart full of pains that nobody knows. Every step like a dragging chain. Every breath once racked in pain. People said, hold on, things get better. But the storm only came down harder than ever. Trust turned poison, love turned lies. Dark cloud forming behind my eyes. Every scar left marks on my soul. Every broken promise took a toll. Mine like glass slowly cracking apart. Cold black frost creeping in my heart. I fought the demons, tried to stay sane, but the darkness was whispering louder in pain. Something changed, something snapped. Deep in the shadow where my mind collapsed, the man named Tori started fading slow, and something darker began to glow. When the world broke my mind and shattered my soul, a warrior of darkness rose from the cold, from fire and fury, from rage and sorrow. Lord Shadow was born from the death of tomorrow. Outlaw Viking with ice in his veins, forged in the fire of suffering and pain. You can bury the man, but the legend will grow, because Shadow Khan rose. When Corey let go, I remember the night when the silence screamed. Reality shattered like a twisted dream. Voices in my head like thunder and war. Some few rose, then kicked down the door. Pain turned iron inside my chest. Mercy and weakness laid down to rest. Old life burning like a funeral pyre, while something new rose up from the fire. Mine went dark like a northern sky, lightning flashing behind my eyes. Every memory twisted into flame, until I didn't see or recognize my name. Then I heard it echo from somewhere below. Corey is gone, now rise, Lord Shadow. When the world broke my mind and shattered my soul, a warrior of darkness rose from the cold, from fire and fury, from rage and sorrow. Lord Shadow was born from the depth of tomorrow. Outlaw Viking with ice in his veins, forged in the fire of suffering and pain. You can bury the man, but the legend will grow, because Shadow Khan rose. Now Corey let go. The old man died in the storm, but the storms created a warrior. From broken bones, from shattered thoughts, a new legend walked out of the darkness. Now I walk through the night with a wolf-pack mind, outlaw king of the cold northern brine. Built armor around my soul, turn a broken man into something whole. War drums pounding inside my chest, battle-bored heart that will never rest. Every scar now marks my throne, every wound carved into stone. They tried to break me, bury my name, but the grave just fed the flames. Now the shadow I carry is bigger than me, a legend the whole damn world will see. Because the pain didn't kill me, it created Shadow Khan. When the world broke my mind and shattered my soul, a warrior of darkness rose from the cold, from fire and fury, from rage and sorrow. Lord Shadow was born from the death of tomorrow. Outlaw king with ice in his veins, forged in a fire of suffering and pain. You can bury the man, but the legend will grow, because Shadow Khan rose. Now Corey let go. Corey was a man Potato Khan.